Welcome back to the Functional Medicine video blog. I'm Dr. Brady Hurst, and today we're going to tackle the swine flu. Okay, guys, we're going to dive into the swine flu. It's big in the news today. There's a lot of cases going around. We kind of want to talk about some things, not only how to help prevent it, but also some medicinal ways to actually treat it without going hardcore antivirals. So first of all, what is the swine flu? Well, the swine flu that's going around right now is called the H1N1 influenza flu. What this strain is, it's actually a combination of genes from the avian flu, the swine flu, and the human flu. Now, this is particularly dangerous because we have absolutely no immunity to this, meaning that if you come in contact with it, you will get sick. But depending on the strength of your immune system will determine whether you actually die or not. I know that sounds a little rough, but that's the fact of it. So. The deal is right now the treatments for this virus seem to be Tamiflu, which is an antiviral. However, please watch out. There's been studies done on Tamiflu and children from childhood to even teenage years, and it does pretty nasty things to the brain. So. Please be aware of that. There is no vaccines as of yet. It may or may not be a good idea to even do it. By the time they even get it done, this virus is going to be mutated. So not so keen on the flu shot for this right now. Some things that I use in my office for viral infections will most likely work very well for this strain of virus also. A couple things I use is that, well, first of all, let me digress, is that when fighting viruses, you want to fight them from the inside out. You don't want to go up to them and punch them in the face and try to kill them straight off, because they'll take that as an insult and they'll mutate in response to that. We want to go from the inside out. We want to shut off the way viruses actually make their energy. When you do that, the cell actually shuts down. This is called apoptosis, when the cell shuts itself down. A couple of things that work really well doing it is colloidal silver. Colloidal silver is just tiny silver particles that are suspended in water. This basically throws a wrench in the assembly line, if you will. If the assembly line is the way to make energy, throwing silver in there will help break up or put a stop into that. Another compound, chlorine dioxide, seems to do pretty well. Is almost the same mechanism as the colloidal silver, but it will also help eradicate this virus. In fact, when the anthrax virus was a big thing in the news, they actually pumped several federal buildings with chlorine dioxide gas to kill it off. Also in New Orleans, after Katrina, they pumped chlorine dioxide into houses to help get rid of the mold. So this chlorine dioxide is a very good disinfectant. It's pretty well tolerated by our bodies. It breaks down pretty easily, so it's a good use. There's also other compounds to help balance out the immune system are very important. And there's tests that can be done to show how well the immune system is actually working. You can run what's called a cytokine panel. A cytokine panel will give you information on right now how your immune system is. If it's overreacting in some areas or underreacting in other areas. After that, there are actually genomic testing. Genomic testing is gene testing to see how well your body genetically balances out the immune system. It gives you great information because you know how to change the lifestyle to have optimal immune health. This will be absolutely necessary to be able to survive a swine infection. In my opinion, I think that this flu is just going to be a passing fad, just like anthrax and the avian flu. They still don't have enough vaccines to treat everyone for with the avian flu because it's not in the headline news anymore. In fact, what I think is going to happen is that there are going to be some more deaths here, but I think it's going to be way lower than the worldwide deaths of the everyday or the every fall season flu, which is about 50,000 to 500,000 people a year die from the typical flu. I'm going for that this is going to be a lot less than that. However, it goes to show on how the global civilization actually responds to crises like this. If they would put track on Google Maps like I have below here of the seasonal flu and how many people it killed, they'll be red all over the map, but it wouldn't induce fear with us. So you gotta realize this. This also may be a test for us to see kind of how low we can go as far as what stimulates fear in the community. As far as preventing this flu, this is not a direct airborne flu, meaning that you have to be in contact with the actual substance. It can come from a sneeze, but it has to be pretty much direct droplet contact. So treat someone, if they have this flu, if you know someone who has it, treat it as if they had the regular flu. If you have to be in direct contact with them, it's okay to wear some of these masks or respirators. Wash your hands. Bed rest. Things like that to keep our immune systems working properly, but also avoid contact just as you would if this was any regular day flu. If we all take that into consideration, this will be a bypassing thing, just like the rest of these flus. I hope that was informative for you. Pay attention. Subscribe to my other videos. My entire video blog site has tons of useful information. Please pass it along. Rate the videos because the higher it's rated, the more people get this information. So it's very beneficial. Also leave comments. As you'll see on my other blogs, on my other videos, is that I do pretty well on getting back to your questions. I also do the mini blogging with Twitter, so I give a lot of great information on that, and that way you can also ask me some direct questions there, and so the entire community that follows me on Twitter can also learn too. And that is twitter.com/Dr. Brady Hurst. Thanks a lot for watching the blog, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.